League is on the air. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready up. Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You look at the Saints defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This is taken at the 15. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 9. They'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up third and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
One thing we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early and very early on here? We're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to bring pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and it rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Going play action. Ritter. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Ritter now on second down.
Good job.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
On second down, here's Miller. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You talk about this Falcon defense. Well, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ritter back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, he got
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. And caught by London. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Falcons at 3 and 7 now in the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Escaping the pressure right.
Good pick.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Oh!
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They go play action here on first down. Into the hands of Perry, complete. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And that's going to be another good run on first down. This one goes for 14 as he is eating them up here to begin the drive. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. On the draw, Robinson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He completes it to Olave. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. A nice throw there for the 1st down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
3rd down and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go, baby. Set, hut. Green Jack. Keep it up. Black Ultra.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
Flush to his right.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the 1 touchdown in that 1st half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside.
has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Second half begins with a run from Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off or a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 with the go.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see next.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. D'Angelo Malone in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ritter to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter Out to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he goes out right around the 39. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Ritter. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. Big strides. Look at him go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Check right.
Robinson again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. Robinson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. The 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Ritter now. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Watch out now. 50
On the play. It's 4th down.
Drill green. Go red. Right, white. Here, yellow. 6, mega. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 45 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now in this fourth quarter. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now a dump off here complete, so give him 5 yards there to pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and 4 yard to go. Back to throw here. Rush coming in, he's taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Here we go.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Blue striker. Red, yellow. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On second down, another shot for Robinson. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Ritter will set up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Robinson up the middle, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second down, 8 yards to go. Robinson with another carry. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Cole up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3. Here we go. First and goal. Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime. Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all. Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish. You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now second down and a few inches. Ritter going to change it up. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. On the counter, this is Robinson.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Ritter. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his hurdle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Wow, the game fucking glitched me.
After the penalty, they get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up